Hello children, once again I welcome back you to the session. We are seeing about what? Setup to pass through gas through lime water. Look at here, we have on the one test tube we have lime water, on the other test tube we have vinegar plus baking soda. So if you have this at your home, you can try this experiment, okay? So if you have vinegar and baking soda, you can try this experiment with the help of this lime water. So vinegar and baking soda is put in a one test tube. So when this vinegar and baking soda are added together, we are able to get what gas? Carbon dioxide is produced in this test tube. When vinegar and baking soda is added together, we get what gas produced there? Carbon dioxide is produced there. So in this test tube, CO2 gas is produced. So what happens with the help of this one more test tube, this carbon dioxide gas passes and enters into the other test tube where we have lime water. So when this lime water reacts with carbon dioxide, what is it? When lime water reacts with carbon dioxide, this lime water turns into a milky color. What? There is a change in color. Lime water changes into milky. So this is an experiment which is done to test the presence of carbon dioxide. So this experiment you will be doing in your higher classes. In chemistry practicals, you will be doing this experiment to test the presence of carbon dioxide in a solution. Okay children. So look at here. What is the first one we have? Vinegar and baking soda. What do we have first? Vinegar and baking soda. What is produced in vinegar and baking soda? Carbon dioxide is produced plus other substances are also produced there. Vinegar plus baking soda gives carbon dioxide plus other substances. So what is the second reaction? So what is this vinegar children? So vinegar, what is the acid present in vinegar is acetic acid. What is the acid present in vinegar is acetic acid, and in baking soda, sodium hydrogen carbonate is present. In vinegar, note it down children, in vinegar acetic acid is present, and in baking soda, sodium hydrogen carbonate is present. Okay. So on the reaction between these two substances, what do we get? Yes, we get carbon dioxide plus other substances. So this is the first reaction. And what is the second one? What is the second one children? Calcium hydroxide. What do we have there? Calcium hydroxide. It is also called as lime water. So this carbon dioxide is there, right? Which is evolved from the vinegar and baking soda. Calcium hydroxide and carbon dioxide reacts to give calcium carbonate and water. What is this? This calcium carbon plus water. Okay. Here we have OH and O. So what do we get? We get water H2O out from this reaction and we get calcium carbonate. So what is this in CaOH? I'll explain you, listen. So the chemical formula for calcium hydroxide is CaOH twice. What is the chemical formula for calcium hydroxide? For calcium Ca. For hydroxide OH. And for carbon dioxide, when carbon dioxide means 2 oxygen. So we have CO2. And then, so when this reacts, what happens? Yes, here we start to split up the reactions, right? Yes, how do we split? Ca plus OH minus, C plus O2 minus. So then this Ca and here what happened? First water would come out. So here H, here 1H, sorry, 1H from this reaction we have here 2H. 2H and 1 oxygen would come out. Water comes out. So this is, what is this reaction children? Neutralization reaction. So this is one of the example of neutralization reaction. Okay. So look at here. CO2. First water comes out. So here we have one Ca. What is this? This is called as Ca. OH. OH, one hydrogen, one oxygen. So it is represented in picture form. The chemical formula is represented here in a picture form. Okay. CO2, one carbon, two oxygen. Yes, CaCO3, one Ca, that is calcium, C is carbon and 3 oxygen, and H2O, 1 oxygen, 2 hydrogen. So the pictorial representation of the chemical formula is given here. Okay. On reaction between calcium hydroxide and carbon dioxide, what do we get? Calcium carbonate plus water. Okay. So we had, up to this we have seen 3 equations, that is the 3 activities. What is the first one? Burning of magnesium ribbon, and the second one is reaction between copper sulfate and iron. The third one is setup to pass gas through lime water. So when this reaction takes place, that lime water turns into milky. Look at here, the turning of lime water into milky is the standard test of carbon dioxide. I said you right. So this test is done to test the presence, to confirm the presence of carbon dioxide. Look at here children. So the clear solution of lime water has carbon dioxide. So when it is mixed, when this lime water is mixed with carbon dioxide, it turns into milky color. You are able to see the changes in this picture, right? See here. It has CO2 bubbles. Lime, have you seen children when the Sunnambu, I said right, when it is mixed with water, we are able to see the bubbles in it. Have you seen that? If you have that, you just try that equation, try that reactions, okay. So when we are mixing that calcium hydroxide in water, we are able to see that bubbles are evolved from it. What is it? That is oxygen is evolved. Okay children, what are the 3 which we have seen? One is the burning of magnesium ribbon, reaction of copper sulfate with iron, and the reaction between vinegar and baking soda, turning of lime water to milky. So what these 3 reactions represent? What do these 3 activities represent children? What is the change which takes place over here? Whether it is a physical change or chemical change. So these 3 activities are examples of, louder children, these 3 activities are examples of physical change. Very good. So these 3 activities are examples of physical change. No. Then what is the answer? Yeah, it is chemical change. So these 3 activities are examples of chemical change. Clear children? So here a new substance is produced. Yes or no? If it is a chemical change, a new substance is produced. Okay, tell me what is the new substance produced in this reaction when burning a magnesium ribbon? What is produced? Yes, ash is produced. Yes or no? Ash. So what is it? Magnesium oxide is produced there. And if we are dissolving that in water, we get magnesium hydroxide. In the second equation, when copper sulfate reacts with iron, what is the new substance formed there? Yes, iron sulfate is the new substance formed plus copper. Yes or no? Yes. So in the third equation, in the reaction between vinegar and baking soda, yes, very good, carbon dioxide is produced. When this carbon dioxide is passed through lime water, it turns that lime water into milky. So here in all these 3 equations, a new substance is produced and these reactions are irreversible reactions. Yes or no? These 3 reactions are irreversible reaction. So these 3 are examples of chemical change. So I have taught you these 3 activities as an example for chemical change. Up to this you are clear children. Shall we go to the next? Okay. So look at here, a chemical change is also called as chemical reaction. Look at here, chemical changes occurs when a substance combines with another substance to form a new is called as chemical change. Yes or no? So what is this? When one substance reacts with another substance to form a new substance is called as chemical change. Chemical change is also called as chemical reaction. What is this? Chemical change is also called as chemical reaction. About chemical reaction, I said you already, yes or no? Reactants, products. On the left hand side we have reactants, on the right hand side we have products. Both must be balanced. Okay. Why this chemical reaction is important, or this chemical change is important for us children? Yes, look at here. What is this? Digestion of food. Digestion of food is an example of chemical change. And then look at here, ripening of fruits. So it is an example of chemical change. And then what is it? Fermentation of grapes. Have you heard this word like fermentation of grapes, where it is used? In the preparation of wine. In the preparation of grape wine. So what is the process used there? Fermentation. So the question which I am going to give you today is, find the meaning, what is mean by fermentation. In the next class I will tell you the answer. So you just try to find, note it down the question children. What is mean by fermentation? Try to find the meaning of this, okay? What is mean by fermentation? So all these are examples of chemical change. What is it? All these are examples of chemical change. Chemical change is very much important in our day-to-day life. Look at here, not only in this, chemical change is also important in the production of medicines. Production of medicines. Yes or no children? Here the new substance are formed. The medicine which we get is a new substance. So what is this reaction called as? Reaction is called as chemical change, chemical reaction. So this chemical change or chemical reaction is very much important in our day-to-day life. So without chemical change we are not able to get anything new. Yes or no? In ripening of fruits, what is the process which takes place over there? Yeah, it is chemical change. So chemical change, or we can call it as chemical reaction, it is very much important for the process to take place. Okay. Example what I said here, medicine preparation. For cooking the food, what is the changes takes place there? Yes, while we are cooking the food, the change takes place, there is chemical change. Again, we are not able to get the products which we put inside the ingredients which we put inside the cooker. Yes, after cooking, whether we are able to regain it? No. So what is this change? It is a irreversible change and it is a chemical change. So the food which we get tastily is a new substance formed there. Okay children. So up to this, today's session is over. So the remaining we will continue in the next class. Up to now we had seen what is definition of change, physical and chemical change. Yes, and 3 activities for chemical change. The one is burning of magnesium ribbon. Second one is reaction between copper sulfate and iron. And the third one is setup to pass gas through lime water. So these are all the 3 activities which we see, and we have also seen the importance of chemical change. So the second question shall I give you? So write some other uses of chemical change. The first question is, write what is mean by fermentation, and the second one is, write the uses of chemical changes. Okay. So these are all the some questions which I give you as a homework. So look at, in addition to new products, what are all the changes which takes place in chemical reaction? This we will be continuing in the next class. Okay children, so thank you for